Okay, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. I don't have any news reports or clips or anything I'm going to show. And this one's more of a message and a reminder to you, the viewers. And for once, it's going to be a positive one. I'll admit, this channel is starting to take a bit of a toll on me. It's been a bit of a roller coaster ride, and it's taught me a lot about growing thicker skin, especially when these kind of comments pop up. But just like when you're on a roller coaster, I have the community's positive comments, emails, and messages, all with full support and even offering help. That motivates me to keep going. So thank you to everybody who supports my channel. I really appreciate it. Today, we're not going to focus on our crazy neighbors down south. I want to take a step back and look at things from a different perspective. Today's backdrop is from my mom. She sent me a fresh batch of Vancouver Island photos. I'm not sure where she spotted the sea lion, but it's definitely a great shot. Thanks again, Mom. Just a public service announcement. Please double check the channel name when you're clicking on my videos. And make sure it's actually really my channel. Alright, let's get into it. Now, I know I said I wouldn't be focusing on our neighbors to the south today, but I think everyone needs to see this. Because like it or not, this stuff is still happening. Let me read it out to you. So a friend of mine decided to cancel her reservation at a resort in Florida, a resort that she has stayed at many times. This is the response she was given confirming her cancellation. This needs to be shared as much as possible. So reading out the response from the hotel, it says, "Yes, ma'am, I have processed your reservation cancellation. We hate to see what's happening to your beautiful country. We are hoping that the Canadian people will be able to throw off the shackles from the communism before it's too late." This response comes from a customer service rep at a hotel in Florida. I'm not going to name the hotel, but if you look closely, you might be able to see what it is. If I got this message myself, I would be appalled. I assume the person was canceling the reservation because they're boycotting the US. We don't know. But to be told that Canada is a communist country? That shows not only the lack of education from the customer service rep, but straight up ignorance. If it were me, I'd be pissed enough to file a formal complaint. But in reality, it's Florida, so I doubt that would do any good. This was sent in by one of our viewers, and I do want to apologize because I can't find your original message. My emails and my Blue Sky inbox are overflowing, but thank you for sending this in. You know who you are. So why did I show this to everyone? Because it proves that there's still a constant disrespect towards Canada from the 77 million who voted for Trump. And sadly, that's not something that's going to change overnight. Even when Trump is gone, the rhetoric isn't going anywhere, and it'll be passed down for generations. And I get it. It can feel overwhelming and frustrating at times. I mentioned this in the past video, but one of my viewers actually emailed me about this. She says she felt alone in her social circle because no one else around her was as passionate as we are about protecting Canada's sovereignty. But now, she feels comfort in knowing that there are thousands of us here in this community and millions more out there who have had enough. So now, I want to take this time to thank our international viewers who have been showing their full support for Canada. It really means a lot, and I think it deserves proper recognition. So I'm going to go through these one by one. I'm from Denmark and proud to call Canada our friend. As a Dane who has spent 20 wonderful years in Canada, I am so delighted in the manner that Canada has reacted to the BS from south of the border. Well done. I am equally pleased by all the positive comments in this thread from European support of Canada. The US is full of many lovely people, and some not so lovely, as the case is everywhere. But the current government is an absolute disaster. As an Australian, I am avoiding US products. The UK supports Canada, not as a subordinate, as the Senator's letter suggests, but as a powerful, honorable, and respected member of the Commonwealth and a trustworthy partner. Elbows up. From an older German, elbows up. Make unmistakably clear that your sovereignty is not for sale. Deepest respect from Germany. From Scotland, we are horrified and angered by the behavior of your neighbor down south. I am already boycotting anything I can identify from the US. I feel for the decent Americans who are stuck with this orange lunatic. They are going to have to take their country back while they still have one. Elbows up, cousins. Thinking of you. I stand with Canada and Greenland. I'm from the EU, and I'm fascinated by the stupidity of the US politicians. Canada is one of the handful of countries where I could live, a real first world country. Greetings from Finland. I know, and we know, what it's like to have a bully as a neighbor, so you have our sympathy. Of course we stand with Canada, with love from Germany. Greetings from Germany. We must stay strong and united to fight the rising evil of fascism. As a Dane, you Canadians have my 100% support. Elbows up from Poland. Go Canada. Elbows up from New Zealand, mates. Fuck Donald J. Trump and anyone who ever voted for him. American alcohol beverages are down 17% in sales in Sweden. Hey from Norway, we support Canada. Bravo Canada from Europe. Allies unite and be stronger. Go Canada, you guys are fantastic. From a viewer from Australia. Go Canada, all the way from Ireland. Love listening to you and Charlie Angus. Love and support from Australia. If the vacation plans turn out, I should hopefully be in Australia next year. Rasmussen and I, another Dane, also supports Canada here. This Dutchman is getting very tired of the criminal and fascist regime in the USA. It goes without saying that I support Canada and give the current USA regime nothing but contempt. Elbows up, Canada, and the USA, get your shit together. 100% agree with everything you Canadians are doing. Love from the UK. As a comedian once said, my next door neighbor is loud and obnoxious. Now I know how Canada feels. Wow, these letters are spot on. Canadians go. You say elbows up, I've learned. Love you all, you're the best. From the Netherlands. I just went out to the back of my garden looking for what I now realize is your cat. Sorry about that. I'm loving the letters and the Canadian spirit and energy. We stand with you from the UK, elbows up. Canadians will always be able to count on Dutch support. And if you guys are wondering, the cat is in the living room, hasn't scratched at the door yet. New Zealand stands with you always. As an American, I support Canadians boycotting America. You are not alone, elbows up, from Germany. The thought of being part of present-day US gives me the shivers even though I live far away in Australia. A Finn in the UK. Love and respect to Canadians. Those answers are amazing. Great job all. Cheers from France. You Canadians are awesome. My forefathers journeyed to Spain to fight Franco, the International Brigade, the original anti-fascists. As a proud Welshman, I would stand with Canada over what the US has become. I would be willing to fight to defend you. I know this will mean a lot to Canadians to hear this, including me. Australia supports Canada. Writing from England, we are horrified by the threats from the Orange Baboon. Stand strong, Canada, and remember how much you are loved and respected here. Well done, my Canadian friends. I fully support you in this insane situation with your southern neighbor. Love from Finland. Germany here. Great video, great letters. The cat has to be fed, of course. She is starving, like all cats. Right now she's quiet, so I'm trying to keep it that way. Canada has lots of support from every other sane country in the world. Greetings from Switzerland. Well done, Canada. You truly have a beautiful country. Greetings from Brazil. I'll help you guard the leaf. Yours truly from Portugal. I stand with Canada from the California Republic. Elbows up. Love from Ireland. Although I did not write an email to the senator, I totally agree with what others wrote. I keep sending links to your channel to everyone I know. Keep up the good work, elbows up. Renate from Hamburg, Germany. Hey, I just stumbled on your channel. I would like to say a lot of us Europeans are changing our travel plans to go to Canada instead. It would be interesting to see if European-Canada travel is up. I'm pretty sure it is. US citizen here. I stand with Canada and its sovereignty. This regime won't last, and I'm not expecting anyone to come help with the rebuild process when all is said and done. We deserve what comes our way. As an Australian, I love how polite Canadians are. If some idiot said that about Australia, you definitely wouldn't be able to print that response on the internet. And it's not going to surprise me if the Americans start with that disrespect to my country in the near future. The vast majority of Australians oppose AUKUS and despise the American and the relationship, which for the record has never been as good as Americans think, is hanging by a thread. Love and support from the UK. Fascism will never prevail in the long term. Californian here. I stand with my Canadian brothers and sisters. Elbows up. Thanks for reading my letter out. All the best and elbows up from the UK. We are on a border state with beautiful Canada and stand strong and tall with our Canadian neighbors. Hello, I'm German and live near the border to the Netherlands, in Germany's state of North Rhine-Westphalia. I was raised with the conviction that fascism must be fought in every possible way. Therefore, I stand with Canada with all my heart. Greetings from Finland. Thank you for your videos, and thank you to your mother for the awesome photos showing us the beauty of Canada. I'll forward that message to her. This American stands with our Canadian brothers and sisters. Elbows up. Never back down. Never give in. Long live Canada. We in Norway support Canada. Do what you need to succeed. I'm from the Netherlands. Love the channel. New Mexico. I appreciate your coverage and would love to know more about the actual news you guys hear up there about the US that they're keeping from us. I'm in the UK and I'm with you all the way. Go Team Canada. Brit living in South Africa, supporting freedom and democracy against fascism and genocide. Elbows up. Good day to all of you and the young guard the leaf. Well, I'm not that young. I am from New South Wales, Australia. Canada, our northern cousins always keep elbows up. I hope you have a good one. Take care and stay safe. Swiss here. Good to see Canada standing strong. All my sympathy and support goes to Canada. New Zealand. Been to the USA and Canada 3 times each. Canada is still on my revisit list. Italian here. With a past, not future, in the US. Love your channel. Hi from Australia. I'm born in the UK and have lived in Australia for about 50 years now. I became an Australian citizen about 36 years ago. I've learned quite a bit about Canada in the past year and take your side against the US president and his supporters. Elbows up. Aberdeenshire, Scotland. Elbows up as well. Speaking about where your viewers are from, maybe you should share your YouTube statistics with us. I'd be very interested in that. Love and support to Canada from Germany. It's a great idea. Let me show that at the end of the video. From the United States, here to show support for my Canadian neighbors. Norwegian here, supports Canada in their fight against the imperial rhetorics from the US. The North remembers and we must stand strong together. Us Aussies stand firmly with our Canadian cousins. I am from Norway and I support my Canadian and Danish friends in their fight against that bully in the White House. What do you think about Trump saying both Canada and Mexico do whatever he says? Mexican here, by the way. This video and that comment made me feel more determined than ever not to buy any goods or travel there. Standing with you, Canada, from Mexico. Effing unbelievable. This letter shows the essence of the US mindset and arrogance. Needs to be made viral. Stay strong, Canada, and don't back an inch. From Sweden with love. Okay, I have a few more and I'm going to wrap it up after this. So sorry you have a mad neighbor, but your attitude resisting is amazing. France stands with Canada. French here. This letter is disgusting. France supports Canada. The main senator should be banned from visiting Canada. And the last one for today, greetings from Bulgaria. Now, as requested by one of the comments, here's the last 28 days of analytics showing where our community and viewers are from. When I first started this channel, it was about 85% Canadians, around 10% from the US, and the rest was scattered around the world. But as you can see now, we've grown globally. We've got supporters tuning in from all over the world. So why did I show you all of this? It wasn't to gloat or to show how many viewers the channel has. It's a message to Canadians watching right now. We're not alone. We have support from countries all around the world. Their citizens also stand with us. And what I just shared to you is just a tiny sample of the comments I've seen. Don't forget, my analytics have showed that I had 65,000 comments in the last 28 days alone. So there's definitely more. If you are Canadian, what you just saw should make you proud. Proud that our country is standing tall and grateful that we have allies around the world who also refuse to bow down to Donald Trump's rhetoric. And for me personally, I want to thank every international viewer who comes to support not just the channel, but Canada as well. If you'd like me to make more videos like this, just let me know in the comments, and I'll keep collecting more screenshots and share them with you. If you found this video helpful, hit the like and subscribe to get this message out to more people, and also share it with your friends as well. And if you're still here and want to see more of my videos, check out the other ones that are showing up on the screen now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.